What we have been advocating for on the part of labor is wage award that doesn't have much bureaucracies, that doesn't have much, you don't have a lot of issues around the law, because the law that prescribes minimum wage said 5 years. Until you are made that, no other thing can kick in. But we said for the immediate, let government come out. Just as some state government has announced that we're paying 40,000, some say 50,000. So they should do something like that. We have also heard some state as well coming and saying that they are going to pay PMS allowance of XYZ amount. So those are the wage awards that we were thinking and we are pushing government to do.
We also made discussion by saying the 3,000 buses being proposed to be made available is not sufficient. Ordinarily, when you divide it by the number of states we have, it wouldn't take us anywhere. So these discussions are ongoing, and the government came with an appeal of shifting the intended protest tomorrow. We say, no, this is not something that for us to discuss here, because we have other organs of the union that we have to go back and look at it critically, because the truth is that the truth remains facts that every Nigerian out there is waiting, boiling out there to see what will come out of this very meeting.
We equally pleaded with him that buses should be put across all our higher institutions to enable us cope with the fuel subsidy period, which he has approved that. I'm sure that you people know yesterday with that release we were able to get that. Then the next thing we are looking at is the issue of the palliative, how it goes to make sure that we are able to get it right.
Basically, we laid out the plans and the interventions of Mr. President, as you all heard in his broadcast yesterday. We made it clear that this was just Mr. President's initial rollout and interventions, and that conversations will be ongoing as we go along. And we appeal to Labour. We did appeal to Labour to call up their protest for tomorrow. We found listening ears here, and they did agree that they all accepted that Mr. President's broadcast was a welcome development, and that they'll go back home to talk to the other leaders that are not present today. So we're hopeful that they will do the right thing and call up the strike tomorrow.